Hi to everyone, we are talking about the air pollution. Today we have many environment problems because of the activities that humans have done for years, where the soil, air and water are involved. All of this due to high rate of the companies and businesses that are increasing in our country every day. That is why it is very important to begin to creating awareness in the human race that it is facing us and that we can destroy even more our planet. In order of this, we think about inviting college and young people to start making a change together for the benefit of the society and the world. In facing the air problem since it has been more affected than other problems in recent years. That is the reason why we have high temperatures and a less number of respiratory diseases, which can be diminished through small changes and actions that we will mention later.
Brainstorm. We were looking about the different problems in our community. We compared the severity of each one, and also we saw that all of that affect the environment and the society in some way. In our point of view, air pollution was highlighted. We are sure that these issues increase uncontrollably, affects our health as well. We chose to support this cause to raise awareness among others about the serious consequences of polluting the environment.
This problem, the air pollution, occurs when harmful and excessive quantities of substances are introduced in the air atmosphere. This is a mix of particles and gases that can reach harmful in a concentration. Smoke, pollen, soot, and dioxide carbon, they are the most common pollutants. So many living things emit carbon dioxide when they are breathed. This gas is considered to be a pollutant when it's associated like cars, power plants, and the human activities. The carbon dioxide is the most common greenhouse gases that we trap in the atmosphere and contribute to climate change. Its effect can range from disease risks to rising temperatures, allergies, and even death to humans. It may also cause damage to other living organisms such as animals, food crops, and can harm to the natural or building environment. An important fact is that Monterrey is one of the most polluted cities in Latin America thanks to all the industry that it has.
Reasons to choose this problem. We choose this problem because it is an issue that is seriously affecting us today. It has caused great damage to the environment and has brought us closer to the possibility of living in an area with toxic substances in the air. It means that if we continue polluting, we could turn our healthy environment into a totally unhabitable one for any living beings. Air pollution has been the main cause of global warming due to the greenhouse effect. This not only supports the influence on other types of pollution, but also affects directly people's health. Air pollution is currently proven to be the cause of death of 5.5 million in the world every year. 55% occurs in India and China, according to a study presented at the American Association for Advancement of Science. We are taking advantage of the natural resources that life has given us in a bad way. We aren't giving the respect that the planet Earth deserves. We must be made clear that we not only harm it but also ourselves at the same time. If we don't become aware and start helping, our planet will respond and stop exist.
From planning to demolition, green building aims to create environmentally responsive and resource-efficient structures to reduce their carbon footprint. Also, we have to take care of the green areas of the city, since many are few. They function as the oxygen lung of urban centers. They don't generate as much oxygen as they do in the field, but they can help absorb CO2. Another solution of this type could be to increase the number of trees by planting them in places where they are needed and increase the flora. The most basic solution for air pollution is to move away from fossil fuels, replacing them with alternative energies like solar, wind, and geothermal. Producing clean energy is crucial, but equally important is to reduce our consumption of energy by adopting responsible habits and using more efficient devices. Shifting to electric vehicles and hydrogen vehicles and promoting shared mobility could reduce air pollution.
Possible ways to appeal solutions. One option is green building. So, what we gonna do in this option? We can plant trees in our own house, or in the park, or I don't know, near of a building, and things like that. So, other option is cleaner energy production. In our own house, we could buy a panel solar that is really effective for the conservation of the energy and is sustainable. Other option is eco-friendly transportation. Usually we travel in a car for a place to another, but we can use the bike or take the bus for going to our places that we need to go. And the last one is energy conservation. In our house, when we don't use a light, we can to turn off, because this really damage the environment of the planet. And if we don't use that light, we can turn it off, and so we don't use a lot of the electronic devices and things like that. We can be a better person for the planet.
Well, what are the expected results of a project? First, we expect that thanks to our effort we can make a difference, at least in our community. We know if we want to change the things like they are actually, we should start first by ourselves, family and friends. We will try to the parks and places next to our home have more trees and plants, that our neighborhood could have more clean energy producer, and that the people next to us use a different kind of transportation like take the bus, use a bike, or even walk. This is just the beginning, because in the first place we need to change our community, and after that we will see for a bigger dream, like change our country. That's all. Thanks.
In conclusion, our best tools to change our world are the fourth, constancy and personal growth. If we really want to transform and solve this problem, we need to start by us. These strategies are just the beginning of something bigger. This problem is actually everywhere. It is for that we plan a very interesting activities against this, like the green building, clean energy, and eco-friendly transformation. We expect with these strategies change and transform completely our community. We know if we want to do something we should start first with slow but constantly steps, because bigger problems need intelligent decisions.